Hello, everybody. What you just saw was the first teaser trailer to Shadow of the Kraken, my brand new campaign. This is the sign up. So yeah, I thought I'd do a special stream at least for that. We got some great guests here tonight, this afternoon. Yeah, I usually stream at night, but yeah, we got Red Gaze in the house who actually made this trailer.
What's up? What's up?
How you doing, brother? Dude, you crushed it. This thing was gorgeous. Yeah, man, I got no words, man. I was speechless when I saw this the first time.
Just a taste, right?
Just a taste. Just the tip.
It's a nip slip, man.
Nip slip. We got Drew Krevy in the house. He's the creator of Island 19. How we doing, buddy?
Good. Thanks for having me. Having a lot of fun with this.
A pleasure. Yeah, we're gonna go over his campaign again as well. This guy's book looks amazing, and yeah, I want to get some more attention on it because this guy's been doing just a wonderful job on it. We got Liam in the house, creator of Xenotype.
That's right. Number one crowdfunder in Australia, $95,000, ladies and gentlemen. $95,000 dues, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We're one backer off 660. So
fantastic.
4 sales in the last week. I want to say thank you.
One of the best Australians you're ever going to meet. Yeah. Ever. Arguably number one, number two. He's somewhere there. We know Michael Bancroft's amazing, but Liam is super fantastic. Those are my top two favorite Australians ever.
That's right. Shine like a sun. Shine like a sun. We've got Ahmed in the chat. He's one of my regulars. Welcome, Ahmed. How you doing?
Awesome, man. Yeah, oh yeah, man.
Thanks for having me on, Vinny. I've been excited for this project. You've been talking about it on my channel for a while. You've been building it up. I've seen a bit of stuff behind the scenes, but I've had to sort of, shut up. So I'm excited to be able to talk about this.
Absolutely. We'll get into that in a minute. I just want to say hello to John as well. He's the writer on Witch Hunter that I did a cover for. I'm working on the paints on that. I'm going to get some more of that done this weekend for sure. Beautiful project, amazing creator. Everyone knows his wife, Carla, as well. She's doing the colors on this book. Javier from 656 is doing the interior line work for Witch Hunter. But we're going to cover that again as well because that just launched a couple of days ago.
I appreciate it, Vinny. Thank you for having me, man. And I'm sorry, I just realized that my microphone was off the whole time. So when you guys were talking behind the, behind the scenes and you talked to me, you probably didn't hear me.
Oh, no, man.
But yeah, man, I'm always fighting with this damn microphone. But hey, man, I'm very excited for this. I'm very happy that I got to see the trailer and finally the name reveal because you've been super mysterious with this. But it looks awesome, man. It looks awesome, and I can't wait.
Oh, thanks, brother. Yeah, man. Like I said, this one is one I've been working on for a while. I've been developing it on and off for at least 3 years now. The initial seeds of it I had in my head for a bit, so every now and then I would put down some more information between other projects I was working on, but then I sat down and got more of it done, and then I started working on pages. So more than half this book is already completed. That is full drawing, painted, the works. So that's why we have just a couple of images I want to put up at least so you guys can see a little bit more of the quality, what to expect in this book. Again, this is for anybody who loves something that's a little more historical, accurate. This is a traditional pirate story. This isn't some weird thing in space or whatever. This is something like, I think it's just as interesting and important to tell a great fucking story in a time where it was very brutal, where it was crazy. People fighting for freedom. They wanted to do their own thing, but yet you still had the man who's trying to push them down or try to hurt people. So this is kind of my take on that. But also you get, like I said, you're going to get treasure. You're going to get beautiful locations, brutality going on because pirates weren't exactly the nicest of people. And when they had their battles, things got very violent.
And it's all on this beautiful backdrop, this beautiful island oceanic backdrop that is something that you don't really see in modern comics. It's like every page is like a painting, like a piece of art, just stunning.
And that's
absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I want to do something that looks a little bit more like concept artwork for like a movie or a video game. High end, very clean, very clear. But to me, it's very important to have that because I've never really seen pirate books done properly, or it's very rare if you could find a good comic book that, you know, a graphic novel that's got like a really tight pirate story. So I wanted to be one of the first to really nail that the right way. Hopefully you guys are going to really dig this. But yeah, so if you sign up, you're going to get early signups are going to get a free mini print with this. So I want to give some kind of exclusive. And it'd be, if anyone who got City of Venus, like the first 500 people, I gave you like this kind of mini print that came with it. It's going to be something like that. Just the card stock's going to be a little bit thicker. So, like I said, I think it's a little bit better than just a trading card. You know, give you guys something a little bit extra. So, yeah. We're going to hit the trailer again a couple times during the stream, in case for anyone else who missed it.
Good job on the trailer, Red. You every time you up yourself more and more. So I'm excited to see what comes next after this.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
that.
that.
Yeah, man, you do a really good job with that. And Vinny, your book Through the Woods is still my favorite one in CG. So let's see if Shadow of the Kraken can beat that too. So
thanks, man. Yeah, and hopefully we could get at least one more backer on Through the Woods. We're one away from 700, so that'd be pretty epic to have 700 backers. Yeah. Solid, boom. that number, man. Oh yeah, let me say hello to everyone in chat. Like I said, we got some great people who popped in here early, and I gotta thank you guys continuously because the support's always just phenomenal. The stream is kind of on short notice. Oh, we got another guest as well.
Hey guys.
Hey Katie.
Hello.
How you doing? But yeah, we're just saying hello to everybody real quick in here. You got East in the house. I think he also has his sign up. So go over there. I'm not. I can't tell from here if I gave you a wrench or not. But anyone who has a wrench, if you could grab it, drop the links in there too. I would appreciate that greatly. Chris is in the house. Hail, brother. Peter Sharon. Dude, oh, happy Halloween. That's right. That's why I launched it on Halloween. I wanted to make it extra special. I forgot to say happy Halloween. Oh, man. You could tell I've had very late nights. But yeah, dude, like I said, we have some really cool people here. Johnny's in the house as well. Mogwai. I think I saw Rising in here as well. Bez, what's up? Yep. We got the booty in here. Yeah, there's gonna be hot chicks as well. You know, don't fret. There's you could at least see one of the main characters is a female, so there's gonna be lots of good stuff. And when we get into like the taverns and in the towns and in Nassau and stuff like that, yeah, you're gonna see more of the wenches and whores in the area, to put it mildly. But yeah, nothing too extreme, but you know, I'm known for drawing very good ladies, and you won't be disappointed. We'll put it at that. Yeah, dude. Yeah, there's Rising. What's up?
How you doing, Rising? How you doing?
Dude, yeah, Meta Raven. What's up? Yeah, like I said, good people, cool stream. And I you know what? I want to show it one more time for anyone who's just getting in here now. We're gonna hit this trailer one more time, and then we're gonna jump into some other stuff because I want to talk about some of my other guests and their projects. But here we go.
We'll bounce back to this throughout the thing anyway.
Hell yeah!
Before you start that, Vinny, just pause it for a second.
Yeah,
guys, go actually sign up, right? Like, go sign up for his early bird thing, right? Like, get in there. Now play the trailer. Just, you got to remind him because otherwise I'll just sit here and watch it, you know?
Yeah, the link is in the description. And if it's not, anyone please share it out.
Get over and sign up early. It helps us out a lot, man.
tonight I'm also going to be on Dan Fraga on his stream.
Nice.
He's having the battle, the showdown with John Malin. So I believe after that he's going to cover some campaigns, and we're going to be showing this again as well over there. For anyone who's not aware of that, that's going to be a fun night. I've been doing the drawing streams. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I've been doing the drawing streams throughout October with them on and off. It's always a great time, and yeah, Malin's been trash talking like crazy. Dan's been fighting back, and it's going to be a fun night.
Yeah. I saw. Is this the big championship match that's coming up? Like,
yeah,
it's been all over the place. That's great.
Dan got a special belt made up. His wife did. She played with it a little bit. It's one of the WWE belts, but they kind of modified it.
Oh, that's great.
The winner's going to get that, and then whoever the winner is, if it is John, it's going to go to him. And the next time he competes with somebody, whoever wins that will then get the belt, and they get to make a little modification themselves. He wants to do it like an ongoing thing.
That's kind of rad. That's
Pretty cool.
So we can see that you got a few guys that jumped in, like Ahmet joined the mailing list. So thanks for that, Ahmet. Johnny Rando says pirates are cool, which I think is at the core of what, we all want to get to here. So we've got the mailing list to the right, Vinny. So this is a big step forward for you. Yep. When is the book? When is the book, Vinny?
When are we going to launch the actual main campaign? There's a number I have in my head that I would like to hit. If that happens sooner, I'm going to launch it sooner. Just so everybody knows. This campaign, it isn't completed yet, but I want to be able to add extra good stretch goals for people, because it's the one thing I haven't done so far. This is my 6th campaign in less than 2 years. So I want to do this one just slightly different, where if we do hit some of the bigger stretch goals on it, I want to be able to unlock extra pages of art and story, extra cool perks that we'll be getting into.
Are you thinking about having a get drawn into this book tier on this project or not?
Possibly. I'm not sure yet. I want to get down like the main tiers I have and some of the main stretch goals that I'm planning. And then from there, I'll see what other extra things I could tack on.
Awesome.
Yeah, like I said, I want to make sure that people are really going to get their money's worth on this all the way. It's already 50 plus pages. Like I said, depending on what happens when I launch and how quickly we get hit stretch goals, I want to be able to give a little bit more content as well.
Yeah. So that's 50 pages you've illustrated and colored right now as of speaking this moment, or is that the entire project on completion? That's
the entire project, but I have room where I could add extra bits of story elements in there and just really cool visuals as well. So like I said, provided we hit certain stretch goals, we'll be able to add that extra stuff, because who wouldn't want extra cool artwork? I mean, can we get like a pirate treasure map? Possibly.
Can we get actual treasure?
Can we get actual treasure?
You gonna send out some Vinny coin, some bullion?
Don't get me in trouble already, man, guys. I need to make sure I plan it out properly before you guys throw me into the bus.
Oh, gosh.
No, we're throwing you under the boat this time. Come on.
Under the boat, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna rip to shreds with all the barnacles.
Hey, Vinny,
this is exciting. I don't know if you guys saw, but if you get the chance, go over to the sign up page that he's got and click on the trailer. And if you scroll through early, right at the beginning, you'll see that there's this amazing shot that he's got of the main character, who I don't know if you want to name him or not, Vinny, but the main character sort of standing there looking off the ship towards this island that they're sailing to. And it is so masculine and such in the root of like classic pulp American comic book stuff. Like, it's so manly and so cool. And you don't see stuff like that anymore, right? It's absolutely stunning. Just this one sort of splash page. And when he showed that to me, because like, if you're thinking like I was, right? You're thinking like, oh, pirate book, Pirates of the Caribbean, that's been done to death. I'm not sure. That's how I was at first. I was like, Vinny, what are you doing? Like, Pirates of the Caribbean's been everywhere. But then I saw that one page, right? And I thought like, it 180'd me on everything. And then I started looking into more, and he was telling me a little bit what it's about. And I went, oh, wow, you got to tell this story, Vinny. This is so good. Like, I'm sorry I said that.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I
so-
said it on streams before. I said, yeah, Liam was so against it. I said until I told him a little bit about it, and then he showed him like 2 images, and he was like, "Holy shit, I'm dead wrong."
exactly. I'm always the first to admit when I'm wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, this is definitely an exciting project, and I've been seeing Vinny work on it tirelessly now for what has to be about 6 months.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not going to be one to disappoint. Again, you know, you guys, I'm a dick. I wouldn't say it was a good book if I didn't believe it.
Now, based on what Liam just said, so is this book gonna have like is it gonna be like all about like the historical aspect of pirates, or is it gonna have like Legends of the Sea type of deal with like sea monsters and shit like that?
No, the story itself it's set in a historical period. It's gonna be the 1700s. But like my main character and what he goes through, I mean, you're following them throughout the story, and you're gonna see kind of almost like a look into how it was at that time, but the story itself and where the characters go and who he was before he became a pirate, like you're gonna see all that unfold, and then you're gonna see, because they are pirates, you're gonna see betrayal, you're gonna see it's a roller coaster. You're gonna see ups and downs throughout this entire project.
And you can't tell it from here either, but as I said earlier, like these are sort of lower resolution images that he has to upload. When you guys see the actual, I'm looking at them on the screen and I'm like, these don't look as good as the actual pages look because of fucking Indiegogo. But like, if you look at that image that he's got there where he's gesturing back to the lady on the boat, you can't see it there, but there's sea life down below him, and like that Vinny drew, and you can see, like in the actual pages, you can see the grains of sand. It's insane.
Like you can tell it's a Vinny Tartamillo book basically because of the amount of detail and how awesome he looks.
Yeah, that's it. Like anyone who's seen like some of my cover work I've done for other campaigns, just picture that on every single page. It's that level of detail all the way. Like I said, man, I don't half-ass it. It always pissed me off whenever I walk to a comic shop and went, "This cover is amazing." I open it up, I flip through, and go, "Holy shit, the interior looks like garbage, or it's completely different." And it throws me off completely. I'm like, I could pass on this. With my stuff, what you see in the cover.
And that's what I was wanting Odie about just the other day. Like Odie's been thinking about taking some cover work to make a bit of extra change here and there. And I'm like, man, you got to pick real careful with who you're doing covers for, man, because if they put your art on someone else's shit, then the reader's going to pick it up and be like, this is amazing, and open it, and they're going to blame you for the bad art on the inside, even if you're not the interior artist, because that's just how comic book readers are,
Right. Yeah, it's that's it, man. Like I said, you always put out your best work. That's the way to go on every single project. At least that's in my opinion. I'm looking to get this done. Maybe. Let me see what month we're in right now. Yeah, maybe around March or April. I'm looking at, hopefully. Yeah, so something around there. But we'll see. Like I said, it depends, because if I'm adding extra pages as well, we want to make sure that, like I said, you get a completed story that's going to be just visually entertaining. But the story itself, I think you guys are really going to love. I had my brother read through it as well, but he's a writer of Through the Woods. When he got through it, he was like, "Holy shit, Vin, this is fucking epic." And even I'm sorry guys, I do have another cliffhanger ending. It's just, that's the way to go on these things. But
is there going to be a part 2 then?
Yes, definitely going to be a part 2. But as soon as this project is done, because there's high demand, everybody wants City of Venus 2. So I'm going to jump back to City of Venus 2 after this one's completed. Like I said, I kind of jump genres too. It also keeps it fresh in my head of like what I'm going to do with these worlds, and if I need a break from doing one specific thing, I could jump to the other genre.
It gives you time to sort of creatively digest and get you excited for the next thing you're working on, which will be different, so that you get to go into the project with enthusiasm rather than you're just sort of chained to the desk of, well, I've got to do this now. I get it. I also, one of the things I like is how you've got all of the clothes, like they're all period aesthetic, like they're all that you can't see it here on the thing either, but you've got a few pages in the book that people are going to love where you've got like red coats, and like it looks so good. Like it looks like old school pirate movies, like before it was all sort of shoved into just sort of a mass market shootout thing. Like it feels like it's got fucking class, you know,
Right.
guys.
And that, see what you said right there, class. I want to have those elements in there. They're very important to me. Even the brutality that you see in here, they're going to be kind of quick moments. You know, they're asking how dark the story is. It's not super dark. I would say anything like maybe Spawn, like PG-13, rated R tops, but just at certain moments, if you wanted to give it some kind of a rating like that. But mostly PG-13 is kind of what it is. You know, we've seen excess violence on like Walking Dead and things like that.
It's nothing worse than it's nothing worse that you're going to find in a particularly dark Wolverine comic, you know, like, so whatever you would rate that, you know, that's where I would say it would fall.
Something along those lines. I mean, like, and even when we get to the islands and stuff, like, you're not going to be seeing like very brutal stuff with women or nothing. Like, I don't go in that genre, that kind of way. You could at certain times, and there's elements of the story that might hint at certain things, but again, I try to keep a little more class with it. Like,
it's class. It's Vinny. It's classy. You know? Like Johnny Rando says, miserable landlubbers can enjoy it too. That's right. It's fun for everyone. Fun for the whole family.
Exactly. Like I said, everyone's going to be able to get something really cool out of this. Like I said, visually, story-wise, there is going to be plenty to chew on. You're going to be scratching your head at the end too, because I purposely put stuff in there where you're going to want to know where it goes, where certain characters, or what their motivations were, why they did certain things. I have all that mapped out. Like I said, this story has been in the works, like I said, in my head, and I've been jotting things down all over the place for a while. I got the entire story written, copywritten, everything is tight. It's there. And it's one hell of a roller coaster. You guys are going to fucking love it. You know?
Leg kick as opposed to arm or hand kick says, I signed up when I saw this stream.
Sweet. Thank you guys. Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Love the chat.
Yeah. Vinny, that's so beautiful. Have you done any tutorials just on drawing and painting water? Because I would watch that myself. That's
not yet, but I plan on doing that for sure. My big thing was I wanted to make sure I got a couple more pages done, and then I had this launch. So this month has been very busy for me. But I'm going to finish up the awesome cover I did for John and Carla. After that, I'm going to start working on some more pages and start doing more tutorials, YouTube stuff. Because I've done like stuff on anatomy. Like I've shown like how to do like arms, upper torso. I started with the female areas of the hips and, you know, the butt, because everybody wanted that. So that was like the first thing that I did. But I plan on doing more tutorials, and I'll get other artists on as well, and we'll just kind of shoot the shit and, you know, watch the chat and see what questions they have about like anatomy or coloring and stuff like that. So I do plan on it.
The crazy thing with Vin is like we hired him to do the cover for our book, and then he said, "Oh yeah, guys, I'll give you guys a sketch so that you can put on the campaign," you know. And what he turned in, I was just like, "This is done, man. This looks like completed art." You know what I mean? And he's like, "No, but it still needs some detail." So he's a perfectionist. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. But I mean, I
wouldn't call him a perfectionist. I'd call him a professional. He's a professional. Vinny Tatamella is one of the most professional, qualified, and driven artists that we have in independent comics.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, well, that too. He's a professional for sure. But at the same time, he's also a perfectionist because, you know, he puts so much detail into everything, and he makes sure that everything he turns in is just top quality, you know. So that's why I call him that. But also, of course, he's a professional too. And the great thing is that he turned in this piece of art without coloring, and we were like, yeah, I mean, this is perfect. We'll put it on the campaign because, you know, what else do you need, right?
Yeah.
Now I can't wait to see what it looks like color, but you know that's who Vinny is. He just he does his best with the art, and he never disappoints, and he never fails to impress.
Speaking of never disappointing or failing to impress, Vinny, how many books have you fulfilled and delivered already? How many?
There's been over 2,000 books that I've gotten out the door and fulfilled. So
how many successful campaigns is that?
That's 5 campaigns. This is going to be the 6th one. The 5th one, like I said, was a landmark one. That's the one where I made it hardcover. This is the one that everybody wanted. I mean, everyone who's in my chat, they know it. Through the Woods. This is like the one I did in that kind of European format. So it's like 8.5 by almost 12 inches. So it's between that and 9 inches, yeah. But 100 pages, perfect for Halloween. If you guys haven't gotten it yet, please do. Like I said, we're just one shy of 700 backers on this, which is absolutely amazing. I believe we're in front of Mike S. Miller's current project that's been struggling for the longest time. We're in front of that.
Yeah, and you send those out straight away whenever someone makes a purchase, right? Or just about.
Yep. All the books are completed. So if you go on City of Venus,
if you're looking for a ghost story, something for Halloween right now, like if you're excited by this pirate book and thinking, well, what else has Vinny done? Like, pop over Through the Woods on Indiegogo, grab yourself a copy. It's one of the first hardcover comic books that come out of Comicsgate. So this is something that you can sit on your coffee table and show your friends, or you can pack away and keep as a collectible. So.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite book of CG so far, and guess what? I backed it and I got it in like 2 or 3 days. All right, so Vinny delivers. He's just an animal, man. He's always working. You deserve all the success you get, man.
Thank you, man. Guys, I really appreciate it. Like I said, it's been a ton of hard work. I've done so much work for the mainstream, for really big companies, for McFarlane, and I needed to get back into doing what I wanted to do. You know, we lose sight every time we get a paycheck. We need to pay the bills, but I wanted to get back into creating myself because this is my real dream. This is what I've been wanting to do forever. Everyone who's been watching and they know, like, I was supposed to be working for Marvel at a time. Got fucked over by Joe Quesada. He literally traced over my work. Scumbags like that destroyed the industry. They destroyed the fucking industry. And that's what irritates me. So coming to Comicsgate, doing independent stuff, that's been priority number one to me because I know I have great stories. I got great projects between me and my brother. And now meeting up and connecting with other friends again. And what we're building
I'll tell you what,
important.
Vinny. You know, I don't get to come on a stream with many other people and get to brag about all that they've done. And that makes me happy. Say, like, look at all these books he's fulfilled. Look at what he's done. Not many people have got that boast. And it makes me proud that Vinny, you know, is one of the guys. He's out there. He's doing this. And, you know, they're putting these I'm going to get myself in trouble. These mainstream creators that are sitting on the top of the world had their boot on your throat, Vinny, and you fucking kicked their knees backwards and got up back to your feet and you made something yourself without the $1 million marketing machine that they're attached to like fucking parasites, right? You managed to do it with hard work and being true to the fans, just like the old guard said, just like the old ways. Put the fans first. And we've got comic book black belt in here. And he's got another book called Only Death Can Save Us. That's only got about 14 or something hours left, guys, or maybe 48 hours.
Yeah.
And it's one of the best projects right now in Comicsgate as well. So if you're new to the chat, you're one of my guys listening, and you haven't gone and checked that out already, I'm sure you have. Let's give him some support, guys.
Please do. Yeah. Russ is a great guy. Anyone who watched my last stream, he was on there as well. If anyone drops out here, I'll pull you on too, buddy, if you want. Right now I'm full, but I love his work. The way that he approaches stuff, he's just a great guy all around, and I can't thank you enough for the nice compliments as well. Because this is what we have to do, man. We have to step up. We have to keep pushing forward.
Dude, step up. That's fucking exactly. This is what I was saying. Yeah. Like, people are going, Liam, oh, what, you're going to be the savior of the comic book industry? They're laughing at me. I'm like, well, fucking none of you guys are stepping up. Someone's got to do it. You know, we've got to do it. It's not Liam's going to be able to do it on his own. But
that drives me crazy.
You've got to step the fuck up and do what needs to be done. You know, like, shit is in a bad way right now in case you haven't been paying fucking attention.
That right there is bullshit whenever they say that. Oh, you're going to do it by yourself. No, we're not doing it by ourselves. We're all picking up those fucking words. We're all doing it, man. We're all doing it. Because if you're not, if you're complaining, if you're fighting, if you're doing dirty fucking deals behind the scenes, you're like them. You're shit, and you're not going to get anywhere. It's going to fall apart eventually. You got to work your ass off. Get the books out there. Be cool to fans. Be respectful to the fans. Most people don't, or they might try to sucker them in, or they, you know, try to sweet talk them and then talk shit about others. Don't fall for that.
And then when they walk away, like, smile to their face, and then when they walk like 10 steps away, like, turn around to someone else and talk shit about them, right? Like, fuck that. I've seen that so many times. It's so disgraceful.
Yeah. Lidl's telling you.
Yeah, Lidl's telling me to rein it in, so I'm going to be a good boy.
I always love it anyway, but yeah, man. Like I said, man, we're creating some great stuff, things that are going to last a long time. When people get it, they're going to be proud to show it off in their collection to their families, friends. They're going to let more people know about it, because that's how I got a lot of growth too. when people started getting my books, they were letting others know, like, look at this, look at the quality. Holy shit, I wasn't expecting this. And it just kept snowballing and building in a good way. You know, we need to have products that are that good that people are going to want to talk about them continuously. They want to push. They want to see those creators succeed even more. I've done that with a bunch of creators as well. People that I've seen have a ton of passion in what they're doing, or have just really great vision. John and Carla, when no one knew who they were, they're some of the first people. I said, get over here. We're going to get you on streams. We're going to get you some attention, because they got great projects. They have a ton of different things going. Red Gaze, he's not only been helping the community like crazy, but he's got this amazing story that he's going to be getting out very soon. You know, Sunsworn, this thing is an epic novel. You know, forget about Star Wars. This is going to be the replacement for that. What he's planning, what he's got going on, you're going to get the novel. You're going to be getting the art compendium. You're going to get some comic books in the future too. You're going to see stories of these characters. He's growing this universe. It's epic. Liam, what he has with Xenotype, holy shit. We're getting back to, you know, true comics again. You know, if you always loved Spider-Man, that kind of, you know, that hero's journey, he's got that in here, and he's got it on a very big scale. Yeah, it's manga, but it's still, it's comic book format. You guys are gonna fucking love it.
Exactly. And it's, you know, it's the superhero soap opera, ladies and gentlemen. Remember when that used to be a thing, where there were consequences and conflict and continuity, the 3 C's that made comic books great? Remember when we used to embrace those things and love them instead of shunning them? And like, yeah, that's Xenotype, available on Indiegogo, guys.
Right there, what you said, that's what Shadow of the Kraken has. It's got the 3 C's and a K for the Kraken. You guys are gonna fucking love it. Like I said, there's plenty to sink your teeth into. There's going to be those conflicts. You're going to be scratching your head of what's going to happen next, what the main character goes through. From the get-go, on the first page, you're going to find out something fucking epic. And then we're gonna get back to it, and you're going to see it all, how it unfolds. The narration that I have throughout, you're going to find out who the narrator is in the story as well. Everything's going to fall into place perfectly. And like I said, it's just, it has so much. I want to talk more about it, but this is just kind of the teaser. You guys need to sign up.
Sign up and there'll be more.
Yeah.
I'm saying, where's my book? So I just want to tell them that it's at the printer, you sons of bitches. It's at the printer. It's on its way. It's on its way. Leave me alone. Stop bullying me. Stop bullying me, guys. No bully. Please, no bully.
I just my finger orange, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, the Kraken's being released, guys.
Tell us who this Drew guy is. Tell us who this Drew guy is, Vinny.
Yeah, Drew.
Who the fuck is Drew? Bring him up. Make him big full screen. Put him on the spot. Yeah. Damn. Who's this guy? Who's he?
That's me. The old new guy. I'm an old video game animator, and I come from the world of animation way back in the Sega Genesis days. And I've been doing a lot of freelance these last like 10 years, doing a lot of children's books, as you could probably tell from my style, a lot of picture books and children's publishing. And also I did some similar to Vinny. I was talking to Vinny the other day, and his work with Todd McFarlane. I said I did something kind of similar with someone not quite as famous, but a famous Disney sculptor. I did a lot of artwork and illustration and product illustration for this sculptor named Bob Oshevsky. If you're a Disney collector, you might know who he is. Nice. And we did a lot of his product and a lot of stuff that's just for sale at Disneyland. And so it was fun to kind of stylize and design like Disney, not just characters, but a lot of the theme park attractions. And so that was a lot of fun. And then I said, I love these comics. I've got some stories to tell. And I'm looking from the outside in at this great, we also talked about this great new movement in indie comics that I think we were talking about would be probably the golden age in indie comics. It's such an explosion right now. And there's a way to get the word out, on these, not just the live streams, but through all the social media. And it's just such a great way to show what is available to fans who want their comics to be like they were when I was a kid, when I was collecting.
Yeah. So tell me, before we get into your book, and I'm going to shut up because I'm taking over Vinny's stream. I'm the worst. I like meeting new people. I like meeting new people. I ask the
Likewise.
right questions. That's why people like me. That's why the chat likes me. That, and also I'm bright orange and super sexy. But I'm making it about you. You said Sega. You said Sega. What did you do in the era of Sega? What have you done there?
Liam, it's called Sega.
Hey, you don't ruin my bit. What?
If we squeeze you hard enough, we're gonna get fresh orange juice. Just remember.
That's
that.
right. All right. So what did you do with Sega?
Well, I started.
Sega.
I did. We were actually animating by hand on the old light tables, like you see in the old rubber hose animation cartoons from the 1930s. Same technology, and it was. I did some Looney Tunes games. We did a game called Desert Demolition. And you actually start out drawing the characters, at actual size, the way you would draw. But then when you get them knocked down, they turned out to be anywhere from 48 to 52 pixels high, with like 6 frames to do a walk cycle. So Wile E. Coyote, he's like running, and there's just this little moving circle beneath his legs that's just going to go and and that was fun. That was fun to work on.
Nice.
But I got to shoot. I got to draw when Daffy Duck got his beak shot off. Back in those days, the characters would actually still have guns, and they could shoot each other. And Daffy's beak went around his head, and that was fun.
That's a classic piece of Looney Tunes there, and you got to pixel it. That's pretty cool,
Yeah, but a lot of kids out there today have never even seen any of those.
That's because they took away Elmer Fudd's gun. You know? They're like, what if he shoots the rabbit like a hunter's meant to do?
Yeah, he gives them flowers now or something. So I don't know.
Big threat.
Yeah,
very menacing.
So I did a lot of that and a lot of sports games. If you ever played, World Series baseball probably wasn't very big in Australia, but we did a lot. I didn't
play the sports ball. I'm sorry. I'm a nerd, unfortunately. I wish I did know more, but I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, but that's a lot of sports games, and most recently I did a lot of the 2K sports titles, up until like 2008, 2009, right in there, and then I left video games and went into just freelancing, basically. Product design. I did a little bit of design for theme park rides for one company, and I did some board games, stuff like that. Keeps a freelancer busy.
Now, as everyone knows, again, I like to talk about myself because I'm so important, But as everyone knows, like I'm a massive fan of pulp Americana. Like it is like actually one of the huge hills that my mentor was worked in that field. He's one of the 14-cent word guys. It goes right back. I think it's an important part of things. I'll be out of here soon, guys. I'll be out of here soon. You can kick me out. But I'm looking at this and I'm seeing a lot of kind of stuff from that era in what you've got in the story, right? That makes me very excited. Yeah. So what was your goal here? Were you trying to step back into that or taking inspiration from it, trying to do something new? Like, what is Island 19?
Island 19, well, the style. I was hoping to evoke sort of a feeling of that mid-century vibe like you're talking about. And kind of that feeling of maybe a reference to Peter Pan, to those kind of that Disney feel from that era. And then I wanted to mix that up with some real true life mysteries like the missing Flight 19 that went missing over the Bermuda Triangle in 1945. And there's also like these Native Americans here. They're from a story here we hear about in school about this original lost colony that went missing in the late 1690s.
Roanoke?
Yeah, Roanoke. That's it. Yeah.
One of my characters in Xenotype is called Lady Roanoke after that, just as a reference to it. I love the Roanoke stuff,
Oh, that's great. I have Virginia Dare showing up, the first European born in the New World.
Oh, nice.
She might be a mermaid. Who knows?
So you're a man of culture and intelligence, a bit of sophistication.
Absolutely.
Love it.
And so that's the idea, is to evoke those sort of memories and to put you in that sort of world. And then when you see things kind of go kind of weird and sideways, hopefully it'll be a little more, jarring. So if it looks like, say, a little Golden Book illustration, it might it might be weird when you see Adolf Hitler's severed head, you know. Or
yeah, I saw that on the beginning of your thing. You had it appears to be the decapitated head of the Führer sewn onto some sort of hulking corpse.
A big gift. Yeah.
We've got a Frankenstein monster.
So you're a brave creator. Then you're not afraid to sort of talk about, you know, the forbidden era, as they would call it.
Yes, definitely. And
I like that.
So he's kind of a joke though in this. He's kind of a recurring joke where you see his head show up on a different creature every so often.
That's good though. That's cool.
Yeah. So he's kind of a head that's just barely alive and aware of what he is, but he still like feels all these terrible things are his own followers are doing to him. So apparently the Nazis didn't like him either. So
did you does your work have any influence on it from Genndy?
From who?
From Genndy Tartakovsky?
Oh no, well, no, what I was thinking is if you took like old Disney concept artists like Mary Blair, who did Cinderella and oh gosh, what did she do? Well, Peter Pan. If you took that kind of feel and then kind of just made it real twisted, that was the angle I was going for. I thought comics fans might enjoy that. Cool.
All right, I'm gonna pop out for a bit because I have been talking and I have been doing my thing where I dominate everything like a dickhead.
No, man, no, it's good. Like I said, you have great questions, and that's why I love when you come on too, because you do dissect things more because you do have that very analytical mind. Dude, I always love having you on. And when we have our epic rants, it's always fun. We go back.
It really is. There's always a flying eagle on the island, Captain. So is that happy thoughts? Is that supernatural ability? Is that totemic? Is that totemic?
Yeah, there's definitely a supernatural element to this. And the whole idea, let's say this was the origin of Peter Pan, right? And obviously that might be Peter there as an adult, but he starts out as like a 60-year-old and he ends up on this island. He's from our real world, right? From Flight 19 in 1945. And so the war.
Oh, Flight 19.
Huh.
Yeah, you know all the stuff. Okay.
Bermuda Triangle fun. And so he's there, he's lost. He finds this pond, which actually, I like to take things and items and these items of antiquity or items of great power that have been all gathered and saved on this island for the last couple thousand years. And so things you may have heard about in the Bible or things you may have heard about through legend or folklore might be on this island. And so a little bit like Raiders of the Lost Ark, we were talking about this before, is that what gives that movie so much weight is that the Ark is actually something people really believe in and really believe may have some kind of power associated with it. And so I like to take those kinds of things that are sort of traditionally believed in and kind of add that to the mix. So those devices give them a sense of power. And so that's why the girl can fly. She's sort of able to, if this was, I don't know, Tiger Lily, say, she would kind of already be the one who is protecting the island and protecting those items. And so she may be the one who teaches Peter Pan how to be Peter Pan. And that's kind of.
So she's Native American Tink, you know, that's
well, sort of. And she comes from that Croatan tribe that got lost in the first colony. So she actually came to the island as an adult herself. Because we see how the captain gets younger in the pond. And we realize that all the natives, well, they're all like 14 years old. So they've been there for some 300 years.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's funny. They're like, I'm not making this up. I swear to God. I thought, no one's done anything with the Fountain of Youth. So I developed this property. It would have been a month ago. Called Wonder Island, and the Fountain of Youth plays a huge role in it, And I thought no one's done anything with it, and I'm sitting here on stream a month later. and it's the Fountain of Youth. And I thought, geez.
No, you know what? Here's the good news, though. It's not the Fountain of Youth. This is another one of those items or places of antiquity that people believe is real. So it's the old healing pond. It's called the Pool of Siloam. I think it's spelled S-I.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. And so, so no, go ahead with your thing. It's totally different.
yeah. Oh no, it is complete. It is still completely different. I just sort of thought, like, are you for real? Like,
Better Raven, that was great. Hunter Biden just booked the ticket.
Oh goodness.
Shit.
Yeah. No. So answer your question. Yeah, she's got this particular kind of Peter Pan power set, and maybe it'll be transferred, or we'll see how that happens.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. So you said that you wanted stories like from when you were young. I always think that's a good place to start. I tell everyone when they're starting out, they go like, "What advice would you have for new writers?" I'd be like, "Remember when you were 5, tap into that, and remember all the things you love, and then try and figure out why you love them when you're 5.
Exactly.
Create from that core point of excitement, and learn to recognize your bad ideas from your good ones. You know, like you do that, and you're on task. You know,
yeah."
But I'm looking at this and I'm thinking like this is exciting. You've got Nazis shooting at a dude, you know, on an abandoned island, you know, with weird freaky stuff going on it, and he's clearly not afraid to stab a bitch, as you can see there. You know, like you've got the severed head of Adolf Hitler. Like this is great. This is you know, like look at that.
That's insane.
You know, like a bit of Wolfenstein, you know, like just wait, is your lead protagonist a ginger? Is his hair ginger or brown?
Yeah, it's kind of reddish brownish.
You just sold Liam.
Yeah. They've been sort of you know, blackwashing us, my friend. They've been replacing all the gingers with African Americans in more media. So it's like my people are going extinct. It's like I need to
True.
we need more gingers out there in the world. We don't have enough ginger representation, you know.
Dude.
I hear you, definitely.
But see, then that's why I wanted Drew on, because, like I said, he's got a great fucking project. I think more people should know about it.
Definitely.
Yeah, today is the stream of you know, the sign up for Shadow of the Kraken, which if you guys haven't, please jump on that immediately. I think it's time for another commercial break. We're going to show the trailer one more time for those who missed it, just because it's so fucking cool too. If you have been watching, we're going to play one more time. Be sure to sign up immediately. Like I said, this is another one of those projects like City of Venus I did from scratch. I'm the writer on it, the artist, letterer. I did it all. The trailer was done by Red Gaze. Fantastic, phenomenal job. I mean, I already watched it a dozen times myself, like the first night, and I keep jumping back to it because it was just killer. And that's what we wanted to. We wanted that operatic feel with the music as well, because that's the scope of this book. It's fucking big. It's a huge book. The world itself, you're going to get to see, like I said, it's set in the Caribbean, 1700s. You're going to get the kind of historical elements here and there, but just the feel of it and what's going on at that time. Like, I want to pull readers into that world and have them completely immersed in it. we're even gonna see like when my character and he's doing his piratey thing. Like it's not just raiding other ships and stuff. I'll probably end up showing like how they get like whaling or sharks or other big creatures like that, and what they were doing with them. Like I want to get into little aspects here and there, kind of in the background, not main story, but they're there, so you kind of see how it works, how the trade works. Sugar, rum, spices, stuff like that is how they really survived. That's what they were trading and stealing and that kind of shit as well. We get a little bit into the slave aspect as well. You'll see it with some of the other characters I have in the book, and some of their backgrounds, because it's shit that happened. They were transporting people back and forth, and you're going to see kind of like how that all kind of comes to play too with like the main characters in the story itself. There's a lot going on. The villain and how he kind of comes about. That's another thing that's going to kind of unfold throughout the story. And by the end, you see a little bit more of people who really pay attention they might be able to figure out some stuff. Other people might be completely lost and be like, oh, wait a minute. There's a connection, but I don't know what it is yet. You'll see what it is in the following stories and stuff. But like I said, there's a lot to unfold. There's a lot of great stuff you guys are going to really enjoy. 50 pages so far. It's probably going to
I think it's
extend.
important to mention, as I sit here staring at the screen, something that you haven't mentioned at all yet, I think it's kind of important, is that those who sign up early get a free mini print when they purchase the book. That's it's a free little added bonus. You know what I mean? That's
yeah. It's key. Yeah, you're definitely going to want that. That gives you more incentive to sign up early. Like I said, it's just for the early backers. It's exclusive. So yeah, like I said, if you want all this great stuff and more, keep checking it out.
That. Then every time you look at that little mini print, you can be like, "Hey, I was there when this sort of launched at the beginning." It's a fun little memory. I remember how Liam was talking over everyone. I remember how he was being rude and how the guys at the bottom of the chat never got a word in sideways because they wouldn't tell him to shut up. Like you can hold on to that memory.
Mogwai, that's right. Sign up. That's right.
Thanks,
man. You rock, brother. He said he's at work too, so he couldn't stay here and there. He's kind of dipping in and out. But yeah, I appreciate you coming in. Will there be more art books? Possibly. I'm thinking about that. I'm also thinking about a really good stretch goal for this project. But again, we're going to wait for when it's closer to actually launch the main campaign. Like I said, I'm trying to get as many emails as possible now. I want to know how much interest we have in this, and then I'm going to be thinking about other perks and things as well. I have a couple of items that I've gotten test pieces of, and stuff that's still coming. I just want to make sure I have something extra cool for everybody. The main book is the priority though, so I'm doing that here and there sporadically. But there's going to be a lot for everybody.
John's so sick of hearing me. I had to take his headphones off and leave the stream. It's like,
well, it happens,
No, he said he'll be right back. He's got to take care of something. But
he's got to take care of the headache that I've imparted upon him. So, introduce me to this lady at the bottom of the chat, Vinny.
I'm not here.
Yes, we got Katie.
Hey, Katie, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty busy because today is the day when I'm launching another chapter from my comic. So I'm finishing some lettering to the chapter, and it's going to be on Webtoon in a few hours. So
what's the name of your comic?
What's the name
of your comic?
It's called Bones. It's a werewolf comic. It's not traditional, your traditional superhero or typical action comic. It's more like all-rounded when it comes to maybe relationships, when it comes to love interest. Yes, it's there is a lot of action. There is a lot of maybe even horror parts and even adventure. So it's, like I said, it's kind of all-rounded. So.
And this is a web comic that people can read for a small donation or for free, or?
Well, so far it's on Webtoon and it's for free, so people can read it. They can maybe see if they like it, if they like the art, if they like the story, and when they decide that that's fun to read, I like this, then they can maybe back it, because I plan to go to create a campaign of my own, but it will take some time to draw it, because I already have around 80 pages, but there are a few chapters to go. So I just want to finish it, so I'm calm when I do the campaign. So it's probably be somewhere around May and June 2021.
So how many chapters have you got on the Webtoon site right now?
Yeah, right now there are 3, prologue, chapter 1, chapter 2, and there is chapter 3 on the way in a few hours. Together, that's around 80 pages.
Nice.
Yeah,
So,
and it's a gorgeous book too, by the way.
Yeah, can you show me? Can you?
Yeah, do you have anything I could share on screen?
Because you're a newbie, Katie. I don't think I know you. So like,
yeah, I like to hide in the shadows.
Yo, that's not how you sell. You got to be out here. You got to be glowing orange. I mean, that's how I do it. Got to offend everyone. That's the thing. Offend everyone.
Yeah, Katie, grab some images that you could show, and I'll share it.
Oh, okay. Should it be from the newest chapter or from the chapters
whatever you think is your best foot forward. Like, if you had one thing that you could show to someone as they were walking by on the street to try and catch their attention, what would you show them?
Okay. So I'm sharing the screen. So basically, this is how it looks. This is the newest chapter, and I didn't have time to letter all of the pages yet, so...
Zoom in for me. Will you enhance? Like, or
enhance,
yeah. You drew running, which has automatically scored you major points with me. If someone draws running, I clap, because not enough people do. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, that's actually really... You are actually good. You're not shit.
Yeah. Zoom up.
That's good.
Yeah, go back to the running one and zoom up a little bit.
Yeah. Could you zoom into that? Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah.
You are actually good. Scroll down.
Very good.
Why did we have like a mangaka of this skill and no one told me that she existed before now?
Surprise.
Yeah, all right.
It's the second big reveal of the stream.
Yeah.
No, this is quite good.
Okay, this is not... I have it finished, but I don't want to show it yet, so...
Yeah, no, don't show more. Your acting is good. You've got good detailed art.
Pacing, storytelling, composition. Yeah, she's got it all.
Yeah, and this is the sketch.
Wow.
This is the sketch, and this is how it looks like when it's finished.
What's the name of this book again?
Bones.
Now, are you aware that there's another very, very famous independent comic book called Bones?
It's not Bones, man. It's Bonds. Bonds.
Bones instead. No, not just Bones. Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. Yeah. So this is this is quite exciting, actually. Now I'm more serious. I'm not talking shit. Like, I'm actually... So you got about 80 pages of this, you're saying?
Yeah, 80 pages with this chapter.
What happens in the first 48 pages of your book? Is it self-contained enough to be a standalone story if you just took the first 48 pages?
Once again, and slower.
What was that, sorry?
She said once again, but slower. I
said, if you were to just take the first 48 pages of the book from the work that you've done, just 48.
Yeah.
Would you have a complete story enough, or would it be too much of a cliffhanger for you to be satisfied?
Yeah, I kind of started it wrong with this one because I started drawing in a lot of details and how I want it to be and how I imagine it to be. And that's why those chapters are quite long, because I did it in a chapter form, right? So if I don't finish this book number 1, it will be kind of meaningless, because in this book number 1, I'm introducing the characters, the story, gotcha. the background, the effects, how the whole world goes.
You've never done physical printing media before?
No,
right?
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Do you have a logo? Can you show me the logo?
I do have a logo, and the logo is also on Webtoons, and this is it.
Mm-hmm. How are you going to put that on your cover?
Well, I haven't thought about the cover yet because so far when I've been putting the chapters out, they were just plain simple black with wait a minute. I think I did one. Like the first one was colored in this type of way.
Oh, it's bonds. It's bonds,
Yes.
not bones. Bonds.
Yes.
My bad. Sorry. That makes it easier.
That's the colored one, but that's when I thought I could make this as a book, and that's when I switched off because I was told that no, writing is not my strong point, so I started drawing it, and I kind of came up with this one, but I need to redo it again.
Yeah, that's not as good as the book cover you've got. I would just use the book cover. Go back to the book cover one more time.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't have a really sort of iconic header, but I mean, yeah, like that's I would say better of the two. What do you think,
Right.
Vinny?
I think so too. I think maybe the background stuff needs to change a bit.
Yeah.
And shift some things around a little bit, but you have good elements in there for sure.
Yeah, Katie. How many pages total are you going for the first book again? How many was it again?
Yeah, well, I was kind of counted it, and it's somewhere around 200. But not to freak out, I already know that I'm kind of when it comes to number of pages. So I decided to make the format quite atypical. So it's not going to be your classical big format. It's going to be rather something like a manga format. So it's going to be a little smaller book, but a thick one.
Don't do 200 pages. My book's 200 pages. Do not do 200 pages. For a starter, that's you're essentially creating extra content that people are not paying you for. You're giving away free art and free work that you could be putting into a second book. On top of that, shipping is a bitch. I can get around it because I have a good international shipping deal that was arranged beforehand. Seriously, have a look at the story that you've got planned. I'll talk to you off air if you want help, or you can tell me to fuck off. It's none of my business. But you're good. And you could do 2 books. You could do 2 or 3 books with the same amount of space that don't do 200 pages. That was my biggest mistake. Don't do 200 pages.
El Meta. Dude, hold on a second. Yeah, dude, thanks for coming. And sharing all the love for everybody over here, man. You have a great one. And yeah, man, what you said too. Rest in peace.
Yeah, exactly. This is exciting. This is an exciting project. And this is a manga. I can push this. I can market this. So yeah, I would seriously consider chopping this down, because if you could do like 3 issues a year, 3 campaigns a year, that's going to make you way more money and be way easier on you than doing a single 200-page
That's
book.
the kind of problem, because I have a normal day job, so I only manage to draw a little bit of that.
But what I'm telling you is, like, don't release 200 pages. Release like 48 pages 4 times a year. Release 60 pages 3 times a year. And break it up, because it'll make you way more money. It'll make you way more money, and it'll be cheaper on postage as well. Like, I'm not being a dick. I'm not trying to screw with you.
Liam's only trying to help you a little bit, because again, to do 200 pages right out of the gate like that, and you've never done a published book yet, you're gonna run into a good number of challenges.
And I did it, but it was like it took me to do it, right? Like, it was a pain in the ass, So like, Katie, learn from my mistakes.
Yeah, Katie, you definitely need to talk with Liam a little bit off air as well. He'll give you a lot of good advice on things.
Because you're good. I can see you making money. I can see you being a favorite.
Yeah, because her style is fantastic. She did a beautiful piece on Witch Hunter as well. I'm not sure. Is it on the campaign, guys?
Mm-hmm. So how many fans do you have in the webtoon market? How many people are subscribed or whatever it is to your
Well,
book?
not really much, because it's been going on only for 4 months. I think I'm able to 1 chapter. That's around 20 pages per month.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have like 66 subscribers, but somewhere around 1,000 views. So it's not really much. I know I've already started with Twitter and promoting and streaming and things like that, and meeting with people. But it's small steps, So
yeah, you have a lot of time to figure it out on what you want to do, and if you're going to break it up, how you could do it, or you you might just want to do the whole thing. It depends, but you have time to, like I said, figure it all out. And the thing that's important is that you're getting to meet everyone too, and you're hearing some advice. You're going to hear from the fans as well a little bit more on things, and you're going to get a better footing, I think, on everything.
Katie is a wonderful, very talented artist. I gotta say,
she is.
And
she is.
And I'm very excited because she's going to be doing something with us soon as well. And by the way, she did a fan art piece for our book too. I think it's not in the campaign, but it's on Twitter all over the place. And I don't know if you have it there and you want to show it, Kate.
Wait a minute. I'm just going to find it.
Well, when she did it, my first thought, now that we because we're on Vinny's stream, even though it looks like it's Liam's stream, but we're in Vinny's stream. She did that, and my first thought was, this is like Vinny, but in like Japanese version. You know what I mean? Like it's like Vinny's style in a way, but more manga-ish, if you will.
So it's killer.
This is, I didn't expect it. Like this is good. This is very good. We keep finding people. I keep thinking, like, I'm looking around for people and I'm like, there's not really people that are super talented. And then like in the space of like a week, I've had like 4 people that are like, I'm looking at, I'm going like, wow, I can sell this person. I can make this person money, like.
Liam, that's why we're here, man. We're all here to help one another. You know that, buddy.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like I see actual talent and people actually doing the work, and that shit gets me pumped up because like I want a new stable of power artists for the next generation. That's what I want.
That's why we're doing these streams. Liam, that's why we're doing these streams, man. We want to get more eyes on people. We want to show again the audience, people who are watching in chat, who we are, what we're about, and and letting them decide whether or not they want to back us. And I think we're giving them a lot of good reasons to back us, and that's the important thing, man.
And Carla again. She's not here. Her husband is, but Carla is a fucking goddess of art, right? Like she's another real talent here. Witch Hunter's another thing.
Yeah, she could draw a color like nobody's business. This is her cover. This is her main cover on the book. Yeah. This book actually has 2 different covers. I have the second cover, and it's a variant story as well. So the ending that my cover is going to have is going to be slightly different. We're going to a different direction, but I'll let John talk about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sure. Before I get started, I wanted to say, because I didn't get a chance to, but Island 19 looks really good. And I just backed it, so the first time I hear of it, man, it really impressed me. Like I really like that art style, and the story definitely sold. You sold it to me, so.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Pretty cool, man. No, pretty cool. Hey, by the way, come by our channel anytime. I really love to have you.
Definitely. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
I'll try to look you up on Twitter because I really
send me an invite. I'll be there. I'll go anywhere. I'll talk to anyone.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I mean, if you can talk to me, you can talk to anyone. You notice he didn't invite me either. He didn't invite me, John. Sleepy John.
No, man, you're always invited. You know that. But
we got to put a muzzle on him though sometimes.
Yeah. But no, he's
out of control. And when you get Liam on your stream, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. You got to watch.
That's why I like it.
He'll do his thing, but of course, he has a much bigger channel. So, but you are one of those, just like Vinny too, that have big audiences but are very down to earth. So I really respect that. I'll say that.
Thanks, man. Thank
you.
Hell
yeah.
Now, Witch Hunter is our another passion project from White Cat Comics. Coming out just about 4 days ago. So it's doing much better than Grim Reaper 2, I can tell you that. And we are expanding the family, like we said. We have many people involved in this. Carla did one of the covers, and she did the coloring for the book. Xavier Gutierrez from 656 Comics, which is they're the people who made On Dead Border, Escape or Die. He is the interior artist. And then we have a variant cover by Vinny, and like he said, the variant cover has an alternate ending from the original cover by my wife. So and I wrote it. And Redgate made our trailer. You can play it anytime. And Katie put together the campaign. I mean, in other words, this was a family project here, right? Everybody pitched in, and I'm super happy with the results.
That's how you do it in indies. It's all about everyone picks up a shovel and starts digging. Everyone's got to do their part, you know.
Everybody will do their part, and it's amazing how, like, you know, a lot of, I mean, I hate to put this out there, but a lot of you guys did it, you know, for free. Like, you just like, hey, just let me help any way you can, you know, and you wouldn't take money for it. So, you know, that kind of goes to show the kind of passion that's behind these projects, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm
gonna be here. I'm gonna be mean. Go to the top of your campaign page. I'm gonna go to the top of your. I'm gonna tell you to fix something.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, look at how rude and unforgiving I am. I'm going to embarrass you in front of everyone. Everyone's going to refund and blame me. No. Okay, see how you've got your Witch Hunter official trailer that you got there? Replace that thumbnail with something else. Like, that is like...
cover image.
You know what?
Yeah, a cover image, something, because that is the very first thing that someone sees when they click on your campaign page. So it should represent your whole campaign, you know, and that's kind of a girl looking and a dude's shoulder, you know. You've got way better art than that. You
know what? Under other circumstances, I'll tell you to fuck off. But in reality, you are right. And we've been thinking about that, But you know, it's just time. You know,
John. You can still tell me to fuck off. It's okay.
The chat does it all the time.
But no, yeah, you're right about that. But if you guys are interested, click in the campaign. It's super interesting. You know, and the story is really cool too. Like we're saying, we have variant covers and variant endings because we come to a point in the story where the main character, the witch hunter, has to make a decision on who to save. Basically, the man who's raised him as his father, or the woman that he fell in love with throughout the story. And depending on who he chooses to save, the story takes a different route, and that's how the books are different. So I think that's a very interesting concept. And also another cool thing about the story is that the fans from our channel kind of came up with a side story that we're including in the book as well. Carla completely drew that and made the colors and everything for them. It's called Stand the Dragon, and that's like a separate story made by our fans. So taking you know, fan fiction to a new level, including it in the book. So that's awesome. And just to pitch the story more or less, this is a story of a witch hunter in the era of the Inquisition. He never met his parents. He doesn't know anything about his past. But he was brought up by the church. You know, he was brought up by the clergy, and he was trained all his life to hate witches and hate monsters. And so he becomes this really prolific, really good witch hunter, right? He's almost hunt them all out of the little town, you know, the town that we created for this story, which is called Grimsby. He's almost killed them all, but except for one that's the most dangerous and really the most evil of them all. But he just can't seem to get her, right? And the only way that he can is by partnering up with a good witch to go hunt them. And so that will kind of challenge his views, you know, because he's always thought that all witches are bad, but eventually
there is no such thing as a good witch. He's right. Burn them all, drown them.
we do have a question.
But Liam, this good witch is a redhead, so maybe, you know.
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. I might have to reevaluate. Maybe she was incorrectly judged. You know,
she was.
Yeah, but yeah, we did have a question for you. How to make a sequel if it has an alternate ending?
Because both of them end in cliffhangers. You know, both of the endings are not the end of it. You know, and that is
so. What you're saying is what you have two different scenes, not one scene that occurs two different ways. Is what you're saying. So, like, is that it ends in two different places, in two different ways,
It ends in two different ways, which can give us the chance to make two different books as sequel. You know what I mean?
So you're splitting you are intentionally creating a fork in your timeline.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And we're just experimenting with things here. We'll see how well received it is. And I think it's just interesting. It's just one of those things that White Cat Comics does, that's just like trying to pioneer on things like that, we'll see how it goes.
Respectfully, the editor in me is screaming, and I need to mute and walk away for a little bit, just for a little while. I'll be right back.
Go take a breather, man. Go take a breather. But no, really, guys, this story is it's really cool. It has epic battles, epic monsters, medieval monsters. It has boobies and booty like we like it. You know what I mean? We have hot redheads. So that goes for Liam. And we have magic, and we have beautiful art that speaks for itself. Of course, do check out the campaign, and really good people involved in it. So,
well, actually, we're gonna hit the trailer now too. Let people see it. We've been hyping it. So, Red Gaze did this trailer too. And yeah, it's a movie time going.
Renowned witch hunter Alden is faced with the most dangerous quest of his life when a powerful witch emerges to threaten Grimsby. With the fate of his people hanging in the balance, Alden must unite with an unlikely ally to free Grimsby from the claws of evil. Don't miss this masterful tale from White Cat Comics. Witch Hunter.
Yeah, that's really good screaming there. So. But no, man, do check out our campaign, guys, if you haven't done so already. Nice. Show us some love. It's been doing really good for just how recently it launched. And we're gonna have some pretty neat stretch goals that we're working on right now. So
that's beautiful.
We're going to be announcing those, and we're going to be showing Vinny's finished cover, although you can see the work in progress in the campaign as well. And like I said, the work in progress just looks like a finished product, but without the colors. This story has epic monsters, epic battles, swamp creatures with tentacles, werewolves, witches, and just an adventure and action-packed story that I think you will really come to enjoy if you like that kind of stuff. So.
Oh man, absolutely! This thing's beautiful, man. And I want to say hello too. We got a couple more people that came in the chat. Wendy B, definitely one of them. Pale Rider. We have a few. Like I said, Zayd Comics showed up as well. That's what I'm saying. We got great people here. We got great projects. We're gonna keep showing off these wonderful things. But
especially me, I'm the greatest. I'm the best one. I'm the best one out of everyone.
Liam's here too.
Pay attention to me.
He's fast to becoming the second best Australian out there.
Oh no!
I don't know. You throw Lethal Lightning in there, he might be falling to third.
Oh shit! I forgot we got Lethal Lightning as well. No. But he's not a creator.
I'm falling down the ladder, guys. I'm hitting every rail on the way down.
What happened, man? What happened, Liam?
It's the orange. It's still wet. That's the problem.
Yeah, dude. No, we love you, brother. One more time. I want to show off since we're here today for the launching of the sign up on Shot at the Kraken. For those who haven't seen it yet, we're going to hit the trailer one more time on this and jump back to some more cool projects. Remember, sign up early. You're going to get a free mini print with this when the campaign goes live, and whatever you end up buying, I'll be throwing that in there. But let's take a look at this one more time. remember, sign up soon. Get that great stuff. This is the pirate book you guys have been waiting for. And let me tell you, like I said, this thing's going to be on an epic scale when it comes to everything that you see here, man. We have world building, lots of great stuff, brutality, action, a rich, amazing story, tropical locations, all set in the Caribbean. This is the way to go. I as a fan, I've always been pissed that there's not enough like pirate stuff out there, and I want to be able to do it the right way. And I think I pulled it off quite nicely. This book is halfway done already. It's about 50 pages. When we hit the main campaign, and depending on the stretch goals, I'll probably end up extending the page count as well and the story, so you guys get a little bit more out of it. But yeah, this one is another epic roller coaster with tons of great stuff. So please support it as soon as you can. And we're going to get back to some more other cool campaigns. Like I said, Witch Hunter, this is the one that Carl and John did. Now, is it Xavier or Javier? Because I've seen him putting both.
Well, he puts both because he wants to Americanize his name to get more record. Kind of like what I did, For those of you, my real name is not obviously John. Is the English version of my real name. So you guys could probably figure that out. But
he's lying. He's trying to deflect. He doesn't want you to dox him. His real name is John. This is a deception. This is deception.
I'm just being deceitful here, man. But Xavier, I call him Xavier, but you can call him Javier.
Gotcha.
He goes by both, but all I know is that he's a great artist, man. As soon as I saw him, especially when I saw his portfolio that he like specializes in that kind of medieval aesthetics and the weaponry and the clothing of the people and all that, I was like, this is the guy for this. And Carla agreed with me, and she was like, I cannot wait to color, and they make a great team together. Like she respects his line art a lot, and it goes really well with the color that she does. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I love the stuff that they've been doing, man.
And for Liam and all of Liam's followers right now, I like to say it, and I'm sorry to piggyback off of you like this, but this has a manga cover and it has a manga story at the end. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat, man. You guys will love it. So give it a chance.
Beautiful. And I want to thank Daniel for dropping in as well. Hail, man. Thanks for coming in. Pale Rider, AAT. That's right. You can get some SS Titty going on. But I'm also going to be on Dan Fraga's tonight, so you're going to get some more AAT for sure. It's going to be right after, I think, the battle with John Malin, the draw-off that they're going to have. We're going to cover some campaigns, and he's excited to show Shadow of the Kraken as well. I showed him the trailer yesterday or the day before, and his jaw hit the floor. So he's like, oh my God, man, Vinny. He goes, I cannot wait for this thing. The level of work you've been putting into it. A few creators, they've seen some stuff here and there. So, that's why I feel pretty confident about it and the story that we got cooking up. So,
where do witches get their power from? Where do witches get their power from?
Well, you mean overall or in the story?
In the world, not in the real world, like here in your work.
In the story, yeah. So, it's really interesting because, our main character goes through this transformation to where he goes from really hating witches to kind of trying to understand them better. That's his story arc. The witches in this world were never persecuted the way they are currently in the story, and they were before. They were like these people of the forest who worship spirits and worship nature. So basically, they get their power from nature and from old spirits and things, kind of like the Merlin type of deal. You know what I mean?
They're basically druids, basically.
Yeah. They're basically like those old what do you call them? What do you call them in English?
Shaman.
The shaman type of deal, yeah, right. But of course, when Christianity comes along, they see that as basically competition in a way, so they want to eradicate them completely, right? So they demonize.
Pale Rider says the witches get their power from me. It sounds like you're going to have to do some rewrites, John.
He's going to, yeah, man. But by the way, we have a drone in tier, so we could play with that. So yeah,
you got a drone in tier. get over their Power Rider, buy it, and then
Yeah.
they will get the powers from you. That will be your chat, which occurred here in this Vinny stream, will become canon. That is the power of Comicsgate.
There's only one spot. One spot
one
left.
slot. You got one chance to do it. You got one chance
one
to be
spot,
immortal as the dark origin of all magic for the witches in Witch Hunter. You gonna do it? You gonna do it, Power Rider? You gonna step up?
Yeah, Pale Rider, what's up? Come on. So, but hold on. To add to that, so just like the good witches get their power from the normal forces of nature, the evil witches have really grown out of hatred because they've been persecuted so much, burned at the stake, hanged. That this evil witch in particular is just so vengeful towards humanity that she basically transforms into this really ugly, really evil thing, right? So it's kind of like this vicious cycle that the people created the witches, and then the witches are coming back to hunt them eventually. And so there's a lot of character change throughout. Not only the main character goes through this huge transformation after his worldviews are challenged, but everyone else who is around him goes through that same thing. So,
number of pages.
Number of pages so far is 46, but we are thinking of extending to 50. So it's going to be perfect bound.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So you're thinking that max out about 50. That's a good stable size. That's what people sort of expect. Again, I wanted to go bigger. Everyone wanted to go bigger. Again, people are going to pay the same that they're going to pay for a 48-page book as they are a bigger book. Just keep that in mind. So you're about the sweet spot, I would say. Who's doing your colors?
Oh, so that will be my wife, Carla, who,
yep.
Unfortunately right now is, and you guys are not going to believe this, attending to a wedding, but like far away, like a Zoom wedding call type of thing. It's pretty insane. I'm watching it right now as it happens.
Has she dropped the baby yet? Or is she still big pregnant?
Don't say that as I'm showing that page.
Right.
She hasn't dropped it. No, guys, I don't know if you know this, but our baby's due on Christmas Day, so...
Christmas Day.
Wow. Christmas Day.
You got a little Christ baby coming, and you're writing books about witches. You fucking heathen.
Right. Yeah, no, man. Our baby's coming on Christmas Day. So there's still some time. But yeah, it will be awesome actually because we'll save money on birthday gifts.
He planned it that way.
I'm not going to say anything about your accent at all, and your and that this is an issue for you. This is
You can say things about my accent, man. It's all right.
Yeah, no, it's just they're too low hanging fruit. Too many poor jokes make it too easy. So, but no, this is a really beautiful looking book. The did Color also do the graphic design on the background here, like with the on the page? See how you've got like the sort of the patterns and everything in the gray behind the purple and everything. Did she do all of that too?
Oh, you mean like for the Indiegogo campaign? No, that would be actually Katie down below. She did that. So, she's a great graphic designer. I mean, we have the whole package here. We have everyone who can do stuff. Just coming out of the woodworks and helping us out. Couldn't be more grateful. So.
Yeah, I need a good graphic designer. I might have to sort of steal her away. I might have to steal Katie away from you guys.
You can. I mean, she's going to become, and I'm telling all of you guys, she's going to become something.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
She's going to become something in Comicsgate. So you might want to hurry up.
Yeah,
and hire her before
definitely.
she becomes basically unaffordable. So
yeah, hire me.
Yeah, like I said, lots of good talent and lots of good people.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not. I wasn't talking shit earlier either. When I saw the running scene, was a very good running scene.
Of course, man.
I find that people really struggle with showing weight in motion, and I could see weight in motion through the pages that were transitioning in that chase. And I think that you're one of the better mangaka I've seen, and I've competed with the best mangaka in the world,
and won successfully.
Yeah. Yeah, amazing. I mean, I'm one of the lineup guys for the Tetsuka Award. I'm just saying, I mean, we were in the top 5 viewed nationally. Had 2 entries. Other people did 1. We did 2 in a few months.
Amazing.
55 pages each. Available now. You can read them for free on Medibang. Pop over to Art Street, and check it out.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
I've
amazing.
literally seen the best independent mangaka in the world come forward and present the best that they could to bring to bear against us. And I would say that you're probably like, this isn't me like blowing smoke up your ass. I would say that you're probably there's only about 4 people that I would consider, you know, in the independent scene, in the manga scene, that would be better than you. 4. That's at most,
That's
I
it.
could say. That's a big deal, by the way. You're that good. The only thing that I would be concerned about with you is, you said, it would take, a month or so for you to do stuff. So it sounds like you need to get your speed up. If we could get you producing pages like Odie does, about 3 a day, 2 to 3 pages a day, then you'd be a real force to reckon with. You could work in Jump. You're that good. But yeah.
Yeah, no, fantastic. And there's no doubt about it. Like she said, it's the day job that she has to do, and then she works on the project. So
Of course. I'm not throwing shade. These are like, I praise where it is sincere and genuine,
Yeah.
And I mean, she's her work is like, literally, I saw hundreds of entries,
Mm-hmm.
and I can only think of about 4 that would be better than what I saw here today on stream from her. That's amazing.
Oh, absolutely, man. And that's what I've been saying since I saw her work. My jaw hit the floor too. That's why she's another person I'm happy to have on the stream and to try to get more eyes on too, and just hang out with, because that's what we need to do. We need to show, like, and have this kind of online studio feel.
Yeah.
It's a cool thing, man. We're helping out one another. We're seeing other aspects of what people could do, which is really cool. And we're honing each other's skills.
You hone each other's skills, you build up strength, you build up confidence, you build up awareness, and we sort of we all go forward together and succeed. And we give the fans ultimately what they've been denied. Then that's the beauty in all of this, is that because of the neglect that the mainstream has been responsible for, we've got an opportunity to produce content that people are really excited to engage with,
Yep.
But there's a process to it. You got to learn the routes. What am I saying? The routes. Routes like an automatic response. The routes. But yeah, no, seriously, serious talent here on the stream tonight. I'm glad I came in.
Absolutely, man. And speaking of more talent, we got Red Gaze and his amazing project, Sunsworn: Edge of Annihilation.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, man, this is about to fulfill. Actually, it took a little bit longer because I wanted to put a gold foil stamp on the title just for something a little extra special. Nice. Not gonna lie, I would have been just out of October anyway, but it's probably gonna be about mid-November before we start fulfilling. But yeah, man, epic space adventure, the likes of which hopefully you've never seen. I hope. I'm not trying to plagiarize anything, but I did actually get my copyright certificate, so I think I'm in the clear.
Beautiful, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is the beginning, the very first entry into this universe. This is something you're not gonna want to miss. First 3 chapters are available for download, as I always say. But yeah, it's coming out real soon.
How much is written?
This book.
A
little bit into the next book.
You finished this whole book.
The whole thing. Liam,
it's at the printer, brother.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Liam, he said literally he's going to start fulfilling around mid-November.
Nice.
So
wait, that's now. That's right now.
Yeah, that's
congratulations. I don't know dates and stuff. I'm dumb. Spell it out for me, guys. Spell it out for me. Jeez.
He's trying to. Give him a second to talk.
No, it's all good. Yeah, man, it's at the printer right now. Hopefully, they told me I will be getting the proof on November 3rd. So from there, hopefully, I'll just give it the okay and get the ball rolling.
Nice.
So yeah, man. The Visual Companion, as you know, is full of some awesome artists from Comicsgate. This guy up here, Vinny Tardamella, did the cover on the novel. Carla's got the cover on the Visual Companion.
What are the names of the swords?
Inside.
What are the names of the swords? Scroll back up.
Well, one sword I can give away. The Sun Sword is called Day Flame. The Void Saber I can't get into yet.
Void Saber is all I needed to know. Like, so you like it's, it's a Void Saber, and the other thing, like, what is, like, the same way there's a lightsaber, like, what are these things called? You've got a Void Saber, and what's the other one?
That one's called a Soul Blade. These are both unique items. Like, you're not going to see hundreds of these around the galaxy.
Okay.
Okay. The Soul Blade is kind of like a miniaturized star inside the hilt that powers it. Mm-hmm. And the Void Saber is kind of the yang to its yin, with it's more or less a weaponized black hole. So
yeah, nice.
The Void Saber is always trying to devour, where the Soul Blade is just, slicing through shit because it's red hot sun power.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. So, and these are more like Excalibur than a lightsaber. They're like a rare, unique, item that there's only one of each.
Correct.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. I didn't want to go crazy with. I think the lightsabers got a little much toward the end there of Star Wars, but yeah, just trying to make things a little bit more unique. Put a story behind each item rather than just I made another lightsaber. This one has two blades. No, wait, this one has a blade and a swinging dick on it. No, yeah, just wanted to go a little bit more unique and still kind of have that flavor, because lightsabers are iconic. They're a fan favorite, obviously. But I just wanted to go a different direction because I don't just want to rip shit off either,
Androdat says, Liam isn't good with numbers or letters or people or humaning or list everything. List all my shortcomings if you're going to talk about me.
So, any of that. He's not good with ladders either, apparently.
Yeah, not ladders. I've been hitting every single rail.
He's a wee lad.
Yeah. And I'm short. You saw how tall I was next to Kelsey? I'm like half a Kelsey.
You're like a garden gnome.
I might as well be. Exactly. I might as well be a garden gnome. That's like people don't even know that I'm not in a Halloween costume, They think I'm a leprechaun. They go, it's a good leprechaun costume, Liam. And I'm like, I was just wearing a green suit today.
You know what you could do? You could go in there and put your power down on the Lollipop Guild. You could just assume the throne.
No, hang on. He ain't that small. I remember meeting him in person. He wasn't that short.
So this was done by Carla.
There was some Photoshop used.
just a little bit. So this is done by Carla. I can tell her art right away. Am I wrong? Did I just sound dumb?
Oh, you're not wrong at all. No, man.
Yeah, I can tell her style. She's great. I love what she does with hair.
She's going to be right back, guys.
Yeah, she's currently working on the Sunsworn comic that'll be coming shortly. As soon as this fulfills, I'm going to put out the mailing list. Didn't want to jump the gun on that, but yeah. Oh shit, Vinny disappeared.
Yeah. Had to go fight evil. He'll be back in a little while. He's just got to find a phone booth to get back into his civvies.
Phone booth?
So,
yeah, this is the first in a series of 6 books. So it's just the very beginning. The comics I'm going to kind of put in between. We're going to have some time spans, some space in between each novel. And the comics are going to kind of fill those in, but you're not going to need to have one to understand the other.
Hey, can you enhance on that face?
I would love to. But I'm not in control.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not in control. Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry.
That's our man, Vinny.
Has she got a headband or something there? Is that my eyes?
She's got a tiara.
A tiara. Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So who is she?
That is Hrala Weiss. She is the daughter of the primary antagonist in the story. She's got quite a story arc of her own, and she's going to be more prominent as the series goes on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And behind her, that's Trip Vengeance. He is a novice disciple of Ul, which is an order of mystic stone wielders in the galaxy. As you can see, he's not quite up to her skill level.
So when you call them stone wielders, are they conjuring crystals from the earth there as a weapon? Is that what I'm saying?
Oh. Yes, I went off the premise. There's theories that everything was kind of, everything began as crystals. Things just crystallized and came together. So I just took that very broad premise and ran with it. And, so they can kind of harness the primal powers of the crystals.
Is there anything special about the armor that these guys are wearing, or just the weapons that they wield?
Oh no, definitely. That's the armor they're wearing is called Sin Skin. It's they are given that armor when they're inducted into the Astral Templars. There's a housing unit that's placed into their back between their shoulder blades. It's basically nanotechnology, so they can kind of form the armor however they wish. They can create weapons out of it. They can spike their armor. They can create shields.
Nice.
They can just do a number of things with it. And, they have a limited supply. So as their armor gets damaged and, things get blown up, they could eventually run out.
Real quick,
Did
guys,
you guys-
I gotta jump out real quick, guys. I really love streaming with y'all, but we had something else scheduled right now. So, Vinny, congratulations, brother. I know you're gonna do fantastic on this campaign, and very nice meeting you. Liam, again. I hope we can stream together sometime again, and then
Sure, John. You can't go. Christine Venner just got here. You got to say goodbye to Christine Venner.
All right,
you can't just leave.
Oh, you know what? Christine is great. I know she was on the launching of Witch Hunter as well. I know she got she was a winner of a raffle for a sketch card. So so all good to you as well. And yeah, guys, thank you for having me again. We gotta run to the next thing, to the next stream. We just got the link as well. So but awesome. I wanted to be here for you, Vinny, anyways, because you're my brother. So
thanks, bro.
All right.
Dude, I appreciate it.
Yeah, congratulations. Congratulations on the baby. Congratulations on the book. Reach out to me anytime, John. You know that.
Fantastic, brother. Take care.
Hey, thanks for backing me, John. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. Oh, and I send you friend request or whatever on what you may call it,
Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Later, John.
Can you believe that? All of that, and he still didn't just say goodbye to Christine. I mean,
he said hello to her. That's more.
He said hello to her. That's a completely different thing. But then he left. That's not how you have sentence. That's not how you have civil conversation. We live in a society, people. Do you say hello when you walk away?
Targeted hello.
Imagine if someone comes.
I had to time Liam out for a second. Calm down, brother. Calm down. It's all good. Breathe. All right.
Wow. You think just because he's in the Lollipop Guild, you can put him in timeout, Vinny? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I know. I'm being mistreated. Yeah?
Do we need to get Kelsey in here, Liam, to spank your bottom?
No. I'll be good. I'll be a good boy. Yeah, I'll be a good boy.
It's all good, man. And yeah, by the way, we did have Lakeem Amir. He was in chat before. He did some work on here as well.
Absolutely.
Beautiful ships.
Yeah, man. He's
lovely ships.
He's working on a ship design for me right now for the comic as well.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, Lakeem Amir's awesome. Awesome, dude.
Your ships actually look really good. You should have used more. I guess you're just developing them now, but you should use your ships more in your promotional art, dude, because your ships don't look like any other ship that I've seen, but they look quite nice.
I should, huh? Yeah, I'll keep that in mind for the future. At the point where I launched this, this was the height of their development right here. At this point, there's several shots of them in full color doing their thing. And that's one of them right there. Yeah, Lakeem Amir did all the ship design, all the ship artwork.
Yeah. You're gonna see that too in the art compendium.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's also a print that's available in the swag pack.
Awesome, man.
Is it so named because when you purchase that pack, you achieve maximum swag? Or did I misunderstand your marketing here?
If I'm being honest, I just stole the term from Mike Murphy.
Oh, okay.
What's this question for you, Liam?
Hello, Liam. Where's my female-led story? Well, great. Now I have to write one, Warpath. Fine. All right. No bully. I got Lidl bullying me. She's telling me to shut up. I got people asking me to write more books.
Well, wait a minute, Liam.
You might as well just take the blood from my veins, guys.
Well, Liam, don't forget there is something you could be co-writing. Remember, we had a chat.
I know. Yeah. I mean, we will see. We will see. That is something I am excited for. That is something I am excited.
So yeah, there might be something soon. Don't worry about it.
Look at Lidl, how she treats me. Look at how she treats me. Look at that.
Lidl's awesome. As we all know, Blue Samurai was a big winner of the raffle.
Blue Samurai.
Oh yeah, he won John's piece.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. Cool, man.
You know what else I noticed though, guys. You know what I noticed?
What's that?
No one else said hello to Christine. You know, no one else. Not one of you guys said hello to her.
You're absolutely right. Hello, Christine.
Hello, Christine.
Awesome.
Hello, Christine.
That's better. That's what social pressure is, ladies and gentlemen.
Christine is awesome. You know what? Christine has the most comments on my Indiegogo page of anyone.
Wow, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah,
And I suck at letters, ladders, and leaders. This is all of those things start with L. I love you guys.
Shit.
I'm sorry. I'm being a dick. I hope that everyone's smiling though.
Everyone is smiling. You can tell.
yeah, you're all.
You can tell by seeing when you see the teeth.
Did you say the teeth?
I can't tell because I'm so far on the spectrum. I just can't tell if that's a threat signal. You know what I mean? It's like
All credit of it. But yeah, everybody back this. As soon as you can. He's going to be fulfilling very soon. And you did say at some point you might actually still be releasing the audiobook, right?
Yes, yeah, I do plan to record that at some point in the future. Probably not till next year at least, I would say. But yeah, I'm going to try to make that available somehow, some way, very soon.
Very cool, man. Yeah, because you were so close, but we know what all the work that you have to do, getting everything printed and set up, and it's a lot of work, especially with the swag pack and everything, all the extras that you have attached with this. So,
I've got a question. I got a question for you, Red.
Yes.
This is going to determine whether or not, more people in the chat will back your book. So you've got to be think very careful. There's a lot of pressure. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Always ready.
Have you ever killed a man?
Oh,
Have you ever killed a man?
What's the
And don't lie to me.
correct
Don't
answer?
lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. We're alive. You can't get out of it. Have you ever committed homicide, Red Gaze?
Not first degree.
Okay. I'll accept that. These are the important questions we need to know. No one wants to back a murderer, Like now you can say, "Hey, he's a I don't think he's a murderer. It wasn't first degree."
Is a manslaughter okay?
Well, I mean, oh goodness.
he murdered a bag of chips the other night.
Refresh it and see if it's okay, if people support you even if you spill human blood. Okay, no, you're stable at the moment.
Okay.
We'll check again in 5 minutes. If there's anyone that is pro murder in the chat.
Listen,
right.
everyone else in the panel, you don't have to answer those questions because he labeled another Australian baby killer Bancroft because of a series of questions. You do not have to answer
My
his
questions are not traps. They are.
I was
careful.
just about to ask if I go and kiss a baby, if that would make up for it. And you have to bring up baby killer Bancroft. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Blew me out of the water.
That other Australian is labeled that now thanks to Liam. Everywhere he goes, he's in the supermarket. There's the baby killer. It's crazy. So we can't have that happening. And he's his friend.
Oh, look, wait a minute. Wendy B said that she will fund my attempted murder.
You're not your murder spree. Guys, seriously. Are you really going to fund a murder? Hit refresh. Is this really going to happen? Okay, thankfully, no one is funding you for your killing yet.
I'll work on that tier, Wendy. Don't you worry.
If there's stuff you want to see that has some murder in it, remember, sign up to Shadow of the Kraken. There's be plenty of that stuff happening. Lots of crazy stuff.
Who kills people? Pirates kill people.
That's right. Pirates kill people. People don't kill people.
Yeah. Back my book.
Back this beautiful book. You're not going to regret it. Again, this was launched, the sign-up launch day for Shadow of the Kraken, my newest work. So if you're just joining us, get the word out, let people know, retweet it, share it on social media. I have to do that very soon as well. We've just been talking about it on the stream. But this is an amazing story. I think you guys are really going to love. Lots of action, a great, rich story. It's going to take you to really cool places, beautiful locations. Tropical islands, treasure is going to be involved, extra cool stuff I can't talk about yet, but when the campaign launches I could, because there is a specific cover with a very specific item that pertains to the story, and I can't reveal that yet, but again, once I get enough signups, I'll end up launching the main campaign, and you guys will know more about that. So get the word out. You do get a free mini print if you sign up early, so be sure to do that. We'll do the trailer one more time, and then we'll say our goodbyes on certain stuff.
Yeah, can we we pop over before we do? Can we pop over to Island 19? I've got one more question for Drew before we go.
Of course.
You know, I was just looking through this campaign while we've been sitting here, Drew, and I was wondering, right? I've got a question. Can I ask you a question, Drew?
Sure. Yeah.
Would you marry? Would you marry for convenience, Drew? Like if you didn't love, if there was this really rich broad that you just didn't love, you couldn't stand her, but she would finance your future. Would you marry her?
If she needed me to marry her because she could become like an American citizen, yes.
Are there any nationalities that you would marry?
Something very exotic would be great.
All right. So you would marry for convenience.
I would consider it. It was like definitely a thought in my head.
Drew's like, I'm down to marry for the booty.
Yeah,
but my wife would get mad at me now, so I would say. So the answer officially is no. But
see, this is an elaborate part of my plan because now I know you're married.
Yeah.
Right? The next time I've got you on a stream, I can ask you something that will make your wife angry at you. This is great. This is all part of my plan. And guys, if you like Drew, if you think he's a funny guy, if you think this is an interesting book, if you're willing to support a dude that's got balls enough to put Hitler as a villain in his book in 2020 and not worry about them people trying to spin game him into being a fucking horrible human being, like back his book. This is what we need, like real American heroes. Fucking, his protagonist is a ginger, you know, and the guy's only got 44 backers. He's only got 44 backers, you know. So,
but he picked up a couple of stream, which is great. He's about 1,500 shy, a little bit less than 1,500 shy. So help him out. We want to see this project happen. That's why I've been having him on streams too, and just he's a cool guy. He's a good sport too. You know, having to put up with all of us. And like I said, we're gonna keep having fun with all these streams, and when we have more drawing streams as well and stuff, like I'll invite them on. I mean, if you're willing to, and hang out and you know, kind of show us your techniques as well.
Definitely. I'm anytime you need someone or just want someone.
Cool,
give me
man.
a call, drop me a line. Yeah, definitely.
You got it, brother.
So did Red Gaze end up getting his murder money? Can we pop up over there and refresh and see money?
Well, I think most of the people in my chat have backed the book already. But we did get another. We got some murder money.
I think that was Lidl. Thank you very much, Lidl.
Beautiful.
I will. Maybe we'll have a private communication about the deal, the setup. Who needs to go?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Better not be me, because I like being alive.
It could be, Liam. This was your idea, so I need you to accept the consequences of your actions.
That's right, man.
Oh no! Oh goodness.
Liam, what would you do if you lost Odie as an artist?
I don't know. I'd cry. I guess I'd cry. You know.
Interesting.
Cry. No. I you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. He's my partner. He's my dude. You know, I would.
What if somebody hurt Odie? Would you hire anybody in particular to take out said person?
Well, I mean, I only know one assassin for hire. I only know one man that receives money for terminating life. You know,
allegedly.
I've only ever been on stream with one man who is red as the blood is crimson. You know, like. I want to thank you for having me on, Vinny, and putting up with it. I want to thank everyone for being a good sport. And
of course, brother. Yes, and back Xenotype. That book is. Give me a link, man. I don't have one right now.
Yeah, sure.
Send me one in the private. You get it while I show the trailer again, and we're gonna talk about that real quick, we'll start to round this one down.
I'm one backer off getting to. I'm one backer off getting to 660. And
nice.
I know that there are people that are trying to drive me to 666 backers so that the stars will align and they can offer up my soul to the Dark Lord Satan. But I'm fighting hard to push it up. We're going to try and get it close, and then get it straight over that as quickly as possible. You know,
as quickly as possible. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. Now
I don't want to die, and I don't want to go to hell, guys.
So get it soon. Like I said, you get a free print with that. Check it all out. We're going to jump to Xenotype as soon as I copy this.
Shadow of the Kraken.
That's right.
It has sexy pirate ass, says Lidl. You cannot go wrong.
A lot of sexiness to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Damn. Here we are. You can see that I'm at 660,000, and I mean one more backer, and that'll take me to 67,000, and push me up to a nice happy number.
Thank you, Christine.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. Now, of course, I know that everyone here is cool, so they've already bought it. There wouldn't be anyone that doesn't have it in the chat, because that would mean there's someone not cool in the chat, and everyone here is super cool. So, as you guys can see here, the Xeno Devil variant cover, that is just the first chapter. It's a commemorative cover. It's literally just a 24-page book. Hey David, how you doing? Yeah, the silver edition is the full 200 pages. Comes with a foil cover. Spoiler alert. And if you want to get some extra stuff, then you grab the silver edition. That comes with some stickers, some posters. The gold edition reads like a standard graphic novel. It is full color by flats by Captain Fuckhead. No name is better. And colors by Spartan Scotsman. And it just reads like your every average day Western graphic novel, like a Batman book, a Spider-Man book. And if you're willing to really drop some dollary dues, if you're like, here, you buy all of the didgeridoos, Liam, then here, have all the boomerangs, then you can grab the platinum pack up the top, and it'll come back to you with all of the value, because you'll get both the books. You'll be able to keep the one you want, give the other one to a friend, sell it on eBay and pay for your investment, whatever it is, But here, yeah, this is a dark dystopian future. If you're a fan of Spider-Man, Attack on Titan, if you like the superhero soap opera, if you want heroes that have to face conflict and consequence, and use their creativity to get themselves out of a bind, this is the stuff for you. And I'm not a pitch man. But I do love this book, and I do. Yeah.
You're not a pitch man?
No, I'm really not.
Real quick, Metal Movies and Brewski, that was Red Gaze that made the trailer, just so you know, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh wait, and Wendy's asking too. When's the launch? I have a certain number in my head of backers that I want to get or need to get. Once that happens, I'll launch it. If not, like I said, I'm playing with the time frame on it, but I am very eager to launch it. But today was just the sign up, so we're gonna give that a little bit of time first. But yeah, more than half the book is done. So just keep your eyes out for it. I'm going to be popping on a lot of streams. I'm going to be doing more of my own live streams. So I'll be giving a lot of updates throughout it when we're ready to go. In the meantime, get that mini sign-ups to get the mini print, with purchase of once it goes live. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, not at all, man. I've just been talking shit this whole stream anyway. So, but for a moment of seriousness, Liam takes off his clown costume for just a minute, and just talk through, like, this was Odie's first book. He started when he was just 19, 18, just turning 19, and this is his early pages. Over the course of the 200 pages, I watched him grow exponentially as an artist. If you're not sure about Xenotype, if you're still not quite on board, if you go to Medibang and you look for Xenotype Pursuit, you will find a separate comic that's free to read. It's this in the future. It's like, I think it's about volume 10 that takes place in, and this is volume 1. But you'll get to see the sort of quality of the art, the story that you're going to be getting, and And yeah, like we do really need supporters and backers because we're about to go to fulfillment, and as soon as I go to fulfillment, we're going to be closing stuff down. So I won't be able to continue to shill this book anymore. It's going to be a weird change of pace, but we've gotten all this way because of the support we've had, and I want to say thank you for that. You know, Odie's grown so much. I've had such a fun time doing this. I've met a lot of amazing people. You know, a lot of really great people.
Absolutely,
You know?
man.
Sometimes I meet baby killers. Sometimes I meet assassins. You know, men willing to marry for convenience, but it's all worth it.
And sometimes you reconnect with old friends who put up with a lot of your shit.
That's true. That's true.
But I gotta say though, yeah, man, the progress of this work, where you started from, where Odie started from, and where you are now, is a beautiful thing, man. And you know, you can't get enough praise on this, and I just can't wait. Give me my fucking book, you damn ginger.
Yeah. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. I promise. I promise. You know, and they're gonna be vac sealed. So you know, I know a lot of people were worried about. The if you can't get the Gemini mailer in Australia, what are you going to do? Well, the books are going to be arriving in special mailers that you know I can get in Australia, and they will be vac sealed. So everything that you get will be like you could throw it in a river. In fact, I'm going to do that when I get my first print. I'm going to like put a book in a river. I'm just going to go down and throw it into the river and then take it out and open it up and it will be completely dry. So no one will have anything to complain about. You guys get a pristine collector's item, foil cover, 200 pages, beautiful art by Odie. The first thing in his career that's really serious, you know, his first professional work. And yeah, we're going to the top of the manga industry, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, see that message there? That message that comes on the poster for the platinum and the gold and silver tiers, like you matter. That's what all of this is about. That's the core of the message of the story.
That's
all
right.
of this is about personal agency, and you matter. I want you to hang this on the wall and look at it and remember that you are someone that is important, and no one can take that away from you. We care. So thank you.
Damn right, man. Hail, brother. That was beautiful. Yeah, back it if you haven't. Make this happen. And he's also going to film it when he does that. We're going to make sure he doesn't forget when he grabs the book and he throws it in the river. But the crocodile situation is going to be another problem.
Yeah, that's going to be funny. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go and go, look, guys, it's completely dry. And then I'm going to lose my leg. I'm going to be in the death roll. Fortunately, I'm so small. I fit right between its jaws like a baby crocodile. You know what I mean? So like,
you're like a pumpkin roll.
Yeah. It's a pumpkin roll. That's right. And remember, it is Halloween. It is the season to be orange. So why not grab yourself a copy of Xenotype, pass along to a friend, pass along to your family, donate it to the local library. Get this stuff out there. Get eyeballs on it, guys. Get eyeballs on it.
Use it for payment to your local hitman.
Yeah, that's it. Make it happen. And since we are in Halloween, we want to make sure if you want a great ghost story, jump on Through the Woods, hardcover edition. This is the book that you guys made possible. You wanted it. You demanded it. I made it happen. It went from a softcover book collected to a hardcover because of you guys as my thank you for being my fifth campaign in less than a year and a half. I can't thank you guys enough for this. So please jump on this project. It's a story about an investigative reporter. She's caught in the middle of a ghost story. She inherits this property in upstate New York. She finds out it was actually a loggers camp about 100 years earlier, and some very horrible things went down. Throughout the course of the story, you find out what it is. We have flashbacks to that point, so you find out what went down. And ultimately how this book is going to end too. I mean, it's the completed story. Issues 1, 2, and 3 all combined in one beautiful hardcover book. We have some extras in the back, cover gallery. We have the ash can that has a whole bunch of different comic skaters who jumped in there as well. Kelsey Shannon has the cover on the actual ash can.
And 7 is the number of God, and you're at 699. So the next person who buys that will be the God backer.
That's right.
Right in there. Speaking of people with divine powers and supernatural abilities, did Pale Rider actually jockey up and buy the witch tier? Did he follow through with that? Can we see?
Oh,
See if he bought that tier. I'm curious. I'm
Let me
curious.
refresh.
I'm curious to know if Pal Rider truly is the source of all magic.
We're still missing one. What happened?
No, well, he's not the source of all magic. We'll just have to wait and see.
I think somebody else was going back and forth with him on that. I don't know if they were debating who's going to do it, but I hope one of them does. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Do it for John and Carla. Do it for their baby. A Christmas/birthday gift.
Hey, shit, yeah, like I'm talking a lot of shit and jokes and stuff, guys, but like they are really good guys. Their house burned down. They've been having problems, and they've recovered from all of that. Now they've got this lovely baby on the way. It's coming at Christmas time. You know, yeah, sure, that sounds like a miracle to us, right? But have a bit of compassion and consideration. That means she's probably going to be all up in fucking labor all through Christmas Eve and shit, you know, like she's going to be in hospital, you know? So show that family some love. They need a blessing. They need some love. They need some support.
Absolutely.
And their product is worth it, you know? Like, you
It
know,
is.
I got lots of love for Carly, you know?
Yeah, this is their third campaign. Make it happen for them. Like I said, we should have some links out there. If not, please, wrenches, please drop them in. Again, I wasn't even sure who's going to be coming on the stream. I kind of, like I said, it was a little bit last minute, and we're going for 2 hours now, which is crazy. But we're going to be wrapping it up soon.
Yeah, it's always a party with Liam. The only person who's sort of more of a party girl is Christine Venner. Because, Vinny, why don't you just hit the refresh button right there real quick? And I'm gonna show you something real bit of a Shazam. Look at that.
Snap! Thank you so much.
700 backers. She is the god backer. She has
Thank you, Christine.
Great BMO. Thank you, Christine.
You are awesome. Fantastic. That's gonna get mailed out. Should be on Monday. There's no holiday on Monday, right? Is All Saints Day? Is that a holiday? If not, it'll go out on Tuesday. But it's gonna go out immediately. Like I said, that's how I roll over here. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. That's a huge number to hit. It's not easy. So all these landmarks are super important. Again, everybody, anybody, if you missed out on this, grab it as soon as you can. This is perfect to read during this time of the year. It's a beautiful story. My brother Frank is the writer on this. I did all the artwork. I put together the entire book, did the lettering, did it all. So you're gonna have.
Vinny's trying to leave, and I'm gonna fuck it up for him again. Hey, did you see that King Toad Comics, is in the chat?
Where? Oh, there we are.
Can you want to, before we go, Vinny, as a favor to Liam, not that you need to do more for me, you want to show off his book for him real quick? You want to bring it up so he can give them
You get the link?
Yeah, I'll see if I can get it.
Somebody grab the link. Is it Mothman? Is it that one?
Yeah, it's Mothman. Yeah,
I'm aware of it, but yeah, great. Yeah, send me a link. Drop it in the private.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, we can show that real quick. That's for damn sure. Like I said,
Cryptic Legends, and it's Cryptic Legends, the Mothman. So here we go. I'll just oh wait, I can just save me the hassle. I'll just drop the link in the private. Yeah. Because this is another guy that has a lot of talent. He's about to be in a big war with Micah, so I probably shouldn't be helping him out too much, you know? They're going to be in a funding war, you know?
Oh, my.
Yeah, there can only be one at the end. Only one will be left standing. But it is worth knowing right now, but you guys can get in before the bullets start flying, you know? But yeah, he's got a book called Cryptic Legends, you know? It's currently at 35 backers, so it's still really early on. And it's about the fucking Mothman. I know sport, so you know that it's serious business, you know?
Cool, man. Yeah. Dude, nice book. Yeah, well, you know what? Like I said, I'm going to be doing more streaming soon anyway. So, yeah, I'll grab you on the next one then if you'd like to come on.
Yeah,
we'll talk about
PBS
it.
said that he's going to do some promotion for this because he's excited about this book, so he'll get some eyeballs on it. But in the meantime, you know, I want you guys to look at that look at the storytelling there, Vinny. Look at that.
That's cool, man. Yeah,
it is. You know,
that looks good.
So
very sweet.
I believe that's a Carla cover there. I believe. I want to say.
That's Carla's.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, like I said, there's really good projects out there.
She's been growing a baby in her belly. You know what I mean? And
we got John Joe Bull here doing another killer piece. Yeah, there's a lot of good people. Preston Acevedo.
It's his campaign. It's Bull's campaign, I believe.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Like I said, I didn't get a chance to look at this properly, but
this is
man.
You scroll back down there just real quick. You zoomed away real quick, but you missed.
It's Shane Metz. It's his.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's my bad. But yeah,
but
you'll see that just down a little bit lower, you'll see that you'll see here. This is the Mothman tearing the head off a deer. I have it on good authority that that deer was alive at the time of the decapitation. Please use that in your judgment when you're funding the book. That Mothman is ultra Chad Hunter. He's like, bullets and shotguns are for pussies. Get in there, bitch, and just pull the head off like a man would do.
Yeah, King Tub must take down Mike. All right.
All right. Yeah, but
I'll
let you go now, Vinny.
Yeah, Joe Ball, he did the Halloween print. That's what he
did. The Halloween print. Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
Carl has a print. Yeah, Doodle Bags has a cover. Acevedo has a cover. Cool, man. Yeah. Like I said, man, I'm going to do some more promotional streams as well, and we'll bring up some stuff. But yeah, there's
Joe Ball and Shane Nest team. Yeah, they're a team. It is a Joe Ball book.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, there's 56 days. So there's plenty of time. Like I said,
plenty of time.
I'll grab them and have them on. I love Joe Ball too. I mean, yeah, it's been a minute since we hung out. I think we were on a drunk stream. Was it a week or two ago? Something like that. But yeah. Dude, yeah, I'd love to have him on and you guys, and yeah, we'll talk about it as well. Yeah. But yeah, real quick, like I said, we are closing it up. So jump on here. You're gonna want these books if you haven't gotten them yet. I want to thank again everyone who's been involved, everyone in the chat, everyone in panel. City of Venus is also still going strong. This one has 2 art books attached with it. The kids book did sell out, this was the Halloween themed one. We had 50 or so about a month ago. We had left. I found a box, so we had put those out, and these all sold. So there's only like one copy left, pretty much. Mm-hmm. But yeah, for the campaign, it's gone. So
I keep fucking.
Yeah, if you want it, Liam, you're gonna have to stick around afterwards.
Yeah, I will.
But yeah, so this is the beauty, and the cool thing too. Yeah, man, no, it's all right. But yeah, the cool thing is I'm starting to see the people who have bought it. They've been showing this on social media, and their kids reading it and stuff, which is always a great thing. That's why we did that.
Remember, these were books made for children, so it's good to be able to give them to kids so that they can have a good read.
And yeah, you're right. You can see my gray. I got all my gray hair in the past year and a half.
Yeah, silver fox, Vinny. Silver fox,
Thank you. But yeah, thank you everybody. One more time, this was the stream for Shadow of the Kraken. So please sign up to this. This is my newest book. This is the ones you're gonna want. You're gonna hear about this a lot more. I've already shown the trailer a ton of times, but I'll show it once more as we close out. So yeah, get the word out on social media. Let everybody know, and remember, everybody be kind to one another, but kick ass while you create. You have a great day.
And my closing statement is: don't run over children. Do not run over children in a car. Don't do it.
Liam, that goes without question. But now mute yourself and say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, happy Halloween, and yes, stay tuned for the Frega stream tonight. I think it starts at 9. So yeah, everyone have a great night and be safe. Bye.
I mean it, guys. Don't run over kids.
Peace.